Hello everybody, welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. And I'm Jordan.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. We're going to Freezeezy Peak. So, I'm excited. I like the snow levels.
I gotta be honest, I completely forgot that's where we were going.
No problem. That's why we got save files and I'm here to remind you. Alright. See what's going on in here. Wow, where's our presents? Our dad Boggy said he was fetching them. He's been gone ages. Wow. Dang. Abandoned by their father. Can I? Okay, that's the only one I can talk to. Let's go.
Yeah, I imagine
He's
trying to
right
talk to all
here.
three of them would get annoying anyway.
You want to do his voice?
Ugh, my stomach aches. I shouldn't have eaten that shiny thing. Someone help poor Boggy.
How long's he been out here? I'm sure I just... Bam! Nope. Don't know what to do. Well... Weird. Oh, maybe like an egg? I don't know. Nope. I'll just leave him there for now, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have any more idea than you do on that one.
Come on, Matt. This is your favorite game.
That I've never
That
played.
you never played. Of course. And I think this is the same thing as the swamp where anytime you go in the water it hurts you. Or maybe it's some kind of time thing, I don't remember.
I would assume in this case it's because it's like icy cold.
Is the water too cold for you, Banjo? Then stay out! Okay, we can already fly. So, that's good. And you know what? Let's just go all the way up the snowman. Woo! Not climbing up that thing. Ouch.
Oh, jeez. I didn't realize for a second that it like split into two when you broke it apart the first time.
It's a little bit hard to see, honestly. Okay, careful. Don't want to fall off. It's a long way up. Okay, good. I think there's multiple jiggies up here. I just don't know what we're supposed to do. Okay, this looks like a waste of time.
Yeah, well, maybe it's because you skipped all the way up to the top.
Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to climb up or if that was a legit way to do it. Oh my gosh, his eyes. It's a little bit creepy.
Just shy of doing the cartoon like boing, 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 boing.
Whoa. I don't need to fly again, so... Alright, whoops. No, I didn't mean to do that! Okay, at least I didn't go all the way down. It's because it's the same button as the jump button, so... Wow, hey, look at that!
Hey, there's a Jiggy.
Alright. And the camera seems to be struggling a little bit in this level. Is there anything over here? It's just a Jinjo. Okay. I need those. Oh no! I need the health! Oh. Oh, I guess I'm falling down. I couldn't even see where I was going. Alright. The peak's got another move waiting for you if you can find it. Yeah, we already saw this. Stomach aches. I shouldn't have eaten that shiny thing. Someone help poor Boggy. I don't know how to help you, bro. Sorry.
So does that mean he ate a Jiggy?
Yeah. Definitely ate a Jiggy. Okay, what's this thing?
We're the Twinklies. Protect us from the Twinkly Munchers as we hop across our tree. If enough of us get there, we can light the tree for you.
Alright.
Crunchy and tasty.
Seems easy enough. Although I'm losing. What the? There we go. It's a little better.
You have to like keep protecting them for that whole
Yeah.
time,
The
or
whole minute.
is it just maybe until the number at the top goes all the way
yeah.
down? That's when you've gotten enough of them across.
That's probably it. I was focusing on getting these guys and not the numbers. There we go. That was pretty slick. Sweet. I think that's it.
Yep, looks like it.
Yeah.
Now there's suddenly a giant on button.
Yeah. Obviously. Makes perfect sense.
Because there's no way that on button could have possibly appeared before.
It's to turn on the Christmas trees. Those were the lights, so you get to turn them on. And I believe that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Not that. That's not what I want to do.
So wait, is this confirmed that Banjo Kazooie is a Christmas game?
Oh yeah, see? Exactly. Whoa, that does not look normal. That looked weird. And now, guess what we get to do? Jump inside the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh, like inside.
Yeah, which it is infested with termites.
Well, that's definitely bad for a tree.
How do I get that? It's hard to see.
Yeah.
And then it just disappeared. Okay, I'm sure I gotta use the eggs since they're sitting right here. No? What?
Hmm.
I'm very confused. There's like a weird box thing. Maybe I need to
Yeah.
get that at the bottom.
Or maybe, I was gonna say, or maybe like kill the termites.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
Classic gaming trope of this item is blocked off until you defeat the enemies.
What is this thing? Oh, I'm a present. Do someone sad. Oh, I bet that's for the walrus. Okay, killed the enemies. Whoops. They put eggs up there, so I just assumed that's what you have to do.
Well, it's not the enemies.
The heck? This is weird.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to pause the episode, but what the heck? Alright, I'm gonna pause the episode. We'll be right back.
If you must make a journey when it's snowing, clear snow from all windows and lights. Keep windscreens clean and use screen heater and demister. Use dipped headlights or fog lights. If necessary, stop and clean windows.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah.
That's very, very strange. But I just wanted my Jiggy for saving all the little twinkly guys. Oh well. Here's the new move. Time for some aerial action with my devastating beak bomb attack.
Nice one, Goggles. Tell me more.
When you're flying, press X to launch Kazooie at a target like a missile. Choose your targets carefully though, as it costs a red feather each time you use it. You've learned all the moves I can teach you on this world now. Sweet! Ow! That's rude. Okay, screw that. I'm not doing that either. Now I'm tilted. This is angering me. Let me get those snowmen with my new ability. Oh, what? How do I do it? I thought I... Nope, that wasn't it. I thought he said to press B. Wow, this episode is turning into a huge fail. It was X. Yeah, it's X. Whoop. Yep. Oh boy. I guess this is gonna be a 2-episode level. Does he have the... Did I have the present still? I picked up that present. Maybe I need to go get it again.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it really says that he's sad so much as it said his kids are sad.
Oh, that's a good point. But I think when I die, I do have to go pick it up again. So either way. There we go.
Yeah, that also seems to be true.
I'll just go to the dad first, and then if it didn't work, then I'll go to the kids. Alright, well, if you want to get out the Bible verse while I'm doing all this, it'll give me some time to get my stuff together.
This passage is gonna sound about as gloomy as the episode's going so far.
Yeah, alright.
Because we're into, like, prophecy kind of stuff.
Ooh.
So this is coming from Isaiah chapter 9, which might sound familiar, but I'll get into that later, because it's a different part of the chapter that sounds familiar.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be starting off in verse 13, and I guess I'll read through 16, maybe 17. But anyway. Alright. So it reads, "But the people have not returned to him who struck them, nor have they sought the Lord Almighty. So the Lord will cut off from Israel both head and tail, both palm branch and reed in a single day. The elders and dignitaries are the head, the prophets who teach lies are the tail. Those who guide this people mislead them, and those who are guided are led astray. Therefore the Lord will take no pleasure in the young men, nor will he pity the fatherless and widows. For everyone is ungodly and wicked, every mouth speaks folly. Yet for all this his anger is not turned away, his hand is still upraised." Yeah, so, God ain't happy
No.
in this particular passage. And this is actually, even just within the chapter, this is the second section of 3, where it mentions, bad things befalling Israel, and yet it still says at the end, his anger's not turned away.
Yeah.
So, like, I
Yeah, God has some wrath, especially in the Old Testament. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay.
had to fly through the star
3
at the top.
times. While the on switch was on. Okay, sorry, I just
Yeah.
figured that out. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, God's people had a bad habit of turning away from him. I mean,
Yes.
really all the time, but especially in the Old Testament, you just see it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so, like, then you see all these prophecies, you know,
Yeah.
some of them are, like, you know, really dire and bad sounding like this, because it's like, well, hey, y'all done messed up. God's going to bring his punishment on you.
Yeah.
But even in the midst of that, there's usually a little bit of, like, kind of hopeful messaging sprinkled in here and there.
Yeah. This one.
Such as the part of the chapter that most people are familiar with, if any. If you backtrack to verse 6, this might sound familiar. Because verse 6 reads, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." So literally just before it's talking about all this doom and gloom stuff, it's giving a prophecy about the Messiah,
Right.
who we know of as Jesus.
What?
Now, the
No.
Jews who don't believe in Christ, you know, still think the Messiah hasn't come,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. That's a little more optimistic for sure.
yeah. Well, and even if it's not that, there's pretty much always some semblance of, like, but if you turn back to me, then things will be good again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, as many times as the Jewish people turned away, I'd be getting pretty frustrated too. Because it is a lot of back and forth, back and forth.
Like, you know, in my own time, I'm, you know, reading through the Bible, and I'm currently in Numbers,
Yeah.
and there's twice within the same chapter where God threatens to completely wipe out his people,
Jeez.
other than, like, Moses and Aaron and those who are following him.
The same chapter. Man.
So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people might look at this and just think, wow, God is so angry all the time. Why would I want to follow a God like that if he's just going to be angry with me all the time? But
Yeah,
I mean, God is also righteous
yeah.
and just, and, you know, if there's absolutely no punishment for doing wrong, then
Yeah.
it's anarchy. Evil reigns free then.
Yeah, especially like, I mean, context matters a lot too, and so, like, these
Yeah.
people that he you know, they were slaves and just under the worst circumstances, and he gave them everything, took them through the desert, and just promised them their own land and their own country. Oh, okay, so that's how you do that. And then over and over again, they just basically say, we're attached to worldly things, or literally a lot of it was, and eventually Israel was split in half because of this, but half the people just decided to follow a completely different God, like altogether. So
Yeah. I mean, it started off as, you know, the kingdom split started off as a disagreement over which king to follow.
Yeah.
Which, granted, one king was kind of leading them in a certain direction and the other king a different one. So it's kind of also what you said simultaneously.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't. So I think I said before, I went through the whole Bible for the first time this last year, and somehow I just like. So I went to private Catholic school, and somehow either it didn't register or I didn't know that the Kingdom of Israel was split like that, like completely split, and civil war and all that kind of stuff. I think my school must have focused more on the New Testament, which I can understand, but
Yeah.
it's like
I mean,
learning.
that's pretty common.
Yeah, yeah. Learning about all of that was so interesting to me because it was like I don't know. I guess I pictured the Jewish people just like united and together in all of their struggles, and
Yeah.
eventually even like both halves pretty much dissolve into other nations. So it's just I don't know. It was really interesting
Because they
to
both
learn.
eventually got taken over by other nations.
Yeah, exactly.
The northern kingdom of Israel was first,
Yes.
and then it was the southern kingdom of Judah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Because Judah followed God for longer.
yeah.
Fancy that.
Yep. One thing this is I might be getting off topic here, but I I don't want to like speak badly about our Jewish brothers and sisters, but like if you believe that the Messiah is still coming, and like isn't it prophesied that he's a descendant of David? But I always wondered, like, at this point, how do you even trace that? Like, how would that even be possible? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there are a number of genealogies throughout the Bible, so
Yeah.
they're, not the worst at keeping track of their lineage.
Yes. Yeah. No, I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know enough about it. If it possibly there's somebody who is keeping track and like, oh, this is, or maybe they say all of the current Jewish people are descendants of David. I actually don't know. So maybe I'm just.
Yeah, and to the best of my knowledge, I think a lot of the expectation and the waiting and assuming that it wasn't Jesus was for a lot of the reasons that the Pharisees and such kind of doubted him in the first place,
Yeah.
because they were expecting like a triumphal conquering king who would like physically come in and like take
Yes.
over the land, much like we know is supposed to happen in the end times.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they were expecting a military conquest. Pretty
Basically.
much. Yeah, that's not exactly what Jesus came to do. Although I think even it's kind of interesting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that even the disciples at the time thought the same thing. They were like, "Oh yeah, this is the Messiah. He's gonna take over
Yeah,
all of this land."
that was part of the reason they were so taken aback when he died on the cross.
Yeah, yeah,
Because they figured, wait, isn't he supposed to come and like conquer everything and
Yeah.
like establish the eternal kingdom?
Right.
But he didn't really do that
Yeah.
while he was on Earth, at least, during that period.
Right, right. That is to come. That has not happened yet. And it will be
But then
very...
once Jesus rose again, and kind of made all that a bit clearer, then they finally realized, like, oh, okay, maybe a lot of this prophecy stuff is either A, for later, or B, it was more, symbolic of the struggle with sin and evil than actual literal, like, physical conquering of the earth.
Yeah, I mean, I think basically there was no question to them that this was the Son of God. And so it was like,
Yeah.
okay, this isn't happening in the way that we thought, but this is the Son of God, no question. And so let's take a look at what he said and basically go from there, I guess. Okay, so I have a little bit of a problem. I don't have enough, like, tokens to transform into a walrus. That's what you're supposed to transform into in this level. And I'm not sure where to get more. So we have, how many do we have in this level? We have 5 out of 10.
I was going to say maybe we could figure it out in the next episode.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Thank you all for watching. I eventually got it together and started making some progress, so that's good. It was a little rough at the beginning, but now I think we're doing better. So thank you for sticking with us if you're still here. Ooh, I see a token right over there. And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.